after an exhaustive search by land, by air, volunteers, police, canines. The body of little 6-year-old Janice Wright found just 100 feet from her own home, embedded in thick, thick mud. Her body in the mud, surrounded by brush, thorns, blackberry bushes. As we go to air tonight, police haul into court a 17-year-old wrestling star at nearby Olympic High, 17-year-old Gabriel Gaeta, whose family lives less than 10 doors away from little Janice. Gaeta even caught on camera attending Janice's vigil this Friday night. As we are waiting for formal charges to go down tonight, we want justice.
Ward's car is forced up against the wall where he spins out. As the race continues, amateur video shows Ward out of his car, pointing his finger seemingly in the direction of Stewart's car. One car swerves around Ward. Stewart's car hits him.
That video from YouTube, we are intentionally not showing you the moment of impact when Kevin Ward Jr. is killed. Out to Todd Halliday, news director at WHAM 1180, joining us from the location. Todd, thank you for being with us. Now, if I didn't know about Stewart's history of rage, I wouldn't be so concerned about this. You've got two sides of this, Todd. You've got somebody walking onto a racetrack, for Pete's sake. What do you think is going to happen? And then you have the fact that the two have an altercation. They have a conflict. And then of all the cars on that track, Tony Stewart is the one that mows down Kevin Ward. What's your take?
Well, mowed down, that's an interesting turn of the phrase. Some folks who are regular race watchers say that what they saw was bumping that was in the context of ordinary racing. I'll let the fans decide that, and we'll let the experts decide where, in the extent of the initial crash, perhaps the bounds of racing conduct were exceeded. That's a whole other issue from the criminal investigation.
TV reality star Dog the Bounty Hunter Dwayne Chapman launches a search, vowing to personally track down a mixed martial arts star after claims the star brutally assaults his living girlfriend. The alleged attack leaving Christy Mack with 18 broken bones, including her nose broken in 2 places, teeth knocked out all over the floor, a severely ruptured liver, and more. The girl's hair sawed off by a knife, and she only escapes when the mixed martial arts star, who legally renames himself War Machine, heads to her kitchen to get a new knife after he breaks the first knife in his assault on her. At this hour, the mixed martial arts star War Machine on the run. Now, let me tell you something. This is not about reality TV, and it's not about the craze of mixed martial arts or porn stars being involved. This is about an American woman tragically beaten near death in her own home, and nobody doing anything about it. And once again, the alleged perpetrator is trying to blame the victim. Well, you look at the victim. Let me see that shot, Justin, of her lying in her hospital bed. You tell me whether this is the victim, whether she somehow is the bad guy. Ferguson, Missouri is rocked by the shooting death of an unarmed black teen. The teen shot dead by police as the teen walks to his grandmother's. Witnesses insisting his hands up in the air when he is shot repeatedly by the officer. Special guest Ben Crump. He is representing the victim's family. Ben, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Nancy.
Ben, first of all, I want to hear it from you. You're representing Michael's family. I want to hear their side of what happened when he was shot down, because the little bit that I'm getting doesn't make sense to me. Something's not fitting together. What do you understand happened, Ben?
Nancy, as you were saying, you want answers. This family wants answers, because what was told to them is totally contradictory of anything they know about their child. Michael was 18 years old. He had just graduated high school. In fact, yesterday he would have started college. He had his whole life ahead of him. He had never done anything violent anywhere in his history. And so as he's walking home in a T-shirt, Nancy, shorts, and flip-flops.
Okay, Ben, stop, because you know this is making me think about John David, who's about to turn 7. And I can't even imagine him being gunned down on the street.
In broad daylight.
Ben, even if, and I'm not saying this happened, but even if Michael started a fight with a cop, even if, you know what, at least they should be giving a presser. This cop should be on administrative leave, paid or not paid. There should be a grand jury investigation going down. I mean, they work for me.